Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Arkansas Pine Bluff versus Alabama State college basketball matchup on Monday, January 8th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks that we give out at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp trading plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text the number you see on the screen. These are not available on the website, but let's get to this one. Arkansas Pine Bluff taking on Alabama State. And Pine Bluff 5-9 on the season, but 4-2 in their home games, but 0-2 against the number in home games. And what does that mean? Well, they've played 4 unlined home games this season. Meanwhile, Alabama State 6-8 on the season, but 1-7 straight up on the road. But they're also 6-2 against the number on the road. So we know that both these teams, they play against the big boys in that out-of-conference scheduling. They get a ton of points in that game. And it's just a matter of if they're capable of covering those big numbers. When we dig down a little bit deeper, and of course, the SWAC is a one-bid conference, and there's a bunch of those that are playing tonight, and play on Mondays in general, which we get to know these teams. And so it's not just, all of a sudden their conference tournament starts in March and we act like we're experts or something. We follow these teams all season long, and, we followed them in their out of conference. We'll follow them in conference, especially because they're light days, and it gives us a chance to spend actually a little bit more time and actually do videos on these games, while on most days we try and just hit the big games and the TV games, which they're, these days 30, 40, 50 games a night. So it makes it tough to cover some of these. But, this gives us a little bit of time with it. And we look at Alabama State coming in off back-to-back wins and, nothing really to speak of. A 3-point win against Mississippi Valley State as an 11-point favorite really doesn't pay the bills, as they say. But, they played against South Florida, Auburn, USC, LSU. Not a lot of success as far as wins go in that game, but they covered against LSU, Auburn, and South Florida in those matchups. They also have a nice win over Merrimack, who's a pretty decent team. They were 7.5-point dogs in that one. Also a win over North Carolina A&T. When we look at Arkansas Pine Bluff, I think this team is really not nearly, not good. I mean, they are also a team that plays kind of as that opponent, and you see they have the loaded out-of-conference schedule. Gonzaga, Oklahoma, UConn, South Florida, Minnesota, right? So everybody wants to get Pine Bluff on the schedule, but the problem that they have is they get blown out in all those games. They've given up over 107 to Oklahoma, 111 against the Zags, 101 against UConn, 104 against South Florida. These are problems when you have a defense that is that bad. And while the teams have played in some unlined games, so the statistics are going to be skewed, these teams still rank near the bottom of the bottom when it comes to the national rankings in any statistical category. I just think that Pine Bluff's defense is so bad that I just can't really go with them here. I know their offense is pretty good. Actually, they can shoot the three like no one's business. But I just don't see it happening. I'm going to take Alabama State minus the points on the road, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.